It's been almost a week now since Pluto entered Aquarius on November 19th. So here's what house Pluto will be transiting based on your rising sign for houses 7 to 12. So first, Leo risings, Aquarius is going to be transiting your 7th house, and there's going to be a powerful change in your partnerships. So if you have Aquarius in your birth chart in the 7th house, then you probably mastered attachment and have, may have had past relationship issues because of this. Or maybe you attract people who are attached in their relationships. But with this transit in Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius, you'll probably experience less superficial relationships. So just evaluating existing partnerships, seeking deeper connections, or letting go of relationships that stunt your growth or may be codependent. You could, learn to create healthy boundaries in your relationships and just find more authentic connections that are more valuable and fulfilling. And Aquarius values intellectual stimulation, freedom in their relationships, and just space in general. So you need to have, some substance or like shared values. And you could possibly have like an unconventional relationship that goes against society standards, or your relationship just may have unconventional dynamics. So this will also be highlighted in like partnerships. So maybe something like a work project as well. Aquarius in the 8th house for the Cancer risings means that you're going to have a change in your intimacy, shared resources, and personal power. So people with Aquarius 8th house placements in their birth charts, you guys probably, may feel that you're constantly using your energy, your time, or resources to do things for other people. But during the Pluto and Aquarius transit, you may form deeper connections with people and move away from surface level connections. Deep connections like healing, vulnerability, growth, those things are going to be very important during this time. So that means to just get rid of old patterns and past unhealthy relationships. And you'll feel the need to assert your needs and boundaries. And just, you could also possibly have a new increased interest in like psychology or, maybe like therapy or any type of spiritual exploration that just leads to a deeper understanding of yourself. Gemini risings with Aquarius in the 9th house, this means that you guys are going to experience, changes in your beliefs, higher education, travel, and personal philosophy. So if you have Aquarius in the 9th house in your birth chart, then you'll probably get excited about discovering things and naturally just being open-minded. But during the Pluto and Aquarius transit through your 10th house, you may question the things that you were told to believe and still being open-minded to different philosophies, which can give you opportunity to expand your mind, and you're just more interested in learning new things in general. And this could possibly result in you pursuing some kind of higher education, any type of like unconventional spiritual practices, or even traveling to a new culture to broaden your perspectives and just your understanding of the world in general. So people with Aquarius in the 10th house, the Taurus risings, you guys are going to have significant transformations in your career, public image, and just personal authority. So you're probably going to have the urge to reevaluate your career goals to do something that aligns with what you truly desire. So if you're not doing work that you're passionate about, then you may eventually experience a major career change. And having a more genuine and authentic public persona can benefit you in the career you choose and just how people perceive you at work. And the Aquarius energy of the transit can also push you to become more involved in humanitarian pursuits in your career. And you could, possibly have a long-lasting impact on the world or whatever industry that you're working in. And you could even maybe have an unconventional approach to the way that you lead others at work, or just be the one to start innovative policies to replace the outdated ones at work. So for Aries rising, Aquarius in the 11th house means that there's going to be changes in your friendships, social networks, and just, long-term aspirations for the future. And you're probably going to reevaluate your friendships and, social relationships by letting go of, the relationships that align with the old you and nurturing the new ones that have, the same values that you have acquired now. So surface level, that's going to be, cut off if you make an effort to make authentic connections, and you may have the confidence to call out any unfair power dynamics in groups that you're a part of and help create a more balanced environment. And you're definitely going to be drawn to like things like social activism, any type of social change or community service groups that could possibly create long-term friendships and impact on the world from those groups. And you'll just feel a sense of community and belonging. And the type of friends that you have and associate with and people you surround yourself with are going to, help you reevaluate those long-term goals and aspirations. So hopefully by the end of this transit, you'll have experienced a more authentic and impactful social life, since Aquarius, rules the 11th house. So for Aquarius in the 12th house or the Pisces risings, this means that you're going to have a powerful change in your subconscious spirituality and hidden aspects of your life. This transit is going to push you to confront all of those hidden fears and desires and unresolved issues, but it's going to bring personal discovery and healing. So anything that may hinder your growth or cause you to self-sabotage is going to be addressed. And you can end up pursuing unconventional spiritual practices or just reevaluating the spiritual beliefs that you currently have. And you're just going to feel spiritual in general. Since you're doing so much like inner work, that's going to result naturally in becoming more intuitive and sensitive to certain energy. So you can try to soothe this with like some sort of like self-care, like meditation, therapy, counseling, or any place of solitude that gives you space to reflect and process your emotions. You could possibly express this creatively with some form of art if that's your outlet. But this transit could be challenging emotionally, but it can pay off in the end and cause you to have a newfound power. So if you want a better understanding of how Pluto in Aquarius is going to affect you over the next 20 years in an in-depth birth chart reading, then my DMs are open to book a reading.